What we gonna do, man? Light rain. Let's get a quick few games in and go to work. I'm trying to leave out of here by 10.
The rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 33-yard line.
Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it to Jackson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw, Darnold. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly. He got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Darnold now to throw. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They got 29 yards that time. 1st and goal from just inside the 5. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's
look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Shad Bateman, 74 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Extra point spins the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Here's Darnold. He'll try and do this himself. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Motion left, Cup. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And it'll be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get it.
He's got a man, complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Jackson going to keep it. Right side, there's Likely with it. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And bulldozing his way through. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And his throw is incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
I have a few questions about that throw because to me there just wasn't a lot there. I thought he tried to do a little bit too much, almost tried to will a receiver open when there was no chance he was going to be. Nice job by the linebacker being all over that one and knocking it away.
Now Darnold. They'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
The Seahawks first down. A gain of 21 yards.
Off of play action, Darnold. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. That is the big fella, Nnamdi Madubuike, forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Darnold. Now a run here, and he's going to go down again. Nnamdi Madubuike.
As long as you know.
It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Giants. Is out and about ready to send this one away. And away we go from East Rutherford. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They get 23 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
They've got first down here from the 36. Dart setting in the throw here. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
From the gun, here's Dart. Caught by Theo Johnson. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing the out route complete. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Dart gonna throw again. On the move, headed right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 3rd and goal, it's Dart. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Sheen Ali on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down, 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Rolling left, buying some time. On the run, deep down. His first throw is an interception. And the Giants are finally tackled on the return after taking it all the way back to the opposing 40. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
And this drive with a design run. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterby. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
From the red zone now. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Dart from the pistol. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens will have the football shy of the 20-yard line. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last second.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again is Lamar. Escapes the pocket. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Jackson now on 3rd. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Devon Holland comes up with it.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
First plays a design run. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. And that is the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. Here goes Dart to the air. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now.
Here's Dart now. Touchdown, but they will not get it. It's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock, it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
19 tight, 19.
They send the tight end in motion. Dart going to go for it on 4th. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down throw for Jackson.
Cool Friday Madden stream.
Some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He's going to keep it this time. It's a race down the right side. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. While this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as
out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Buying some time right. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Working quickly here. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. They're all set now. 1st and 10. Flying down the middle with Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate, and I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Darts out of the shotgun. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. It brings up 3rd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
19 tight. 19 tight.
3rd down now. Here's Darts. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Now go, here's Darts. He's got it to his running back. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
You know, Kent, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He finds Neighbors right side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. We've set it downs for them from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now go play action. Here's Darts. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Fails to find his running back. So it's second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
It's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
It's all target to Johnson. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
Ready?
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Throwing here just before halftime. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Gano adds the point after. And the Giants double their lead to 14. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. This return starts at the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, man. I got caught up on this phone, man. He doing what he supposed to do, but let's log in.
Ready to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And they pick him off again.
Maybe it's not a lock.
Holland comes up with it. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard,
you already know, man.
that defensive coaching staff just
you
says
already
simply,
know, man.
go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of the
I'm on the Madden
The opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction.
You already know.
Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Guard setting in the throw here.
Gotcha.
And the defender comes up with it. And the
There you go.
Ravens return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle.
Gotcha, bro. You say too. This is crazy. All good fun. My little brother, man. Same situation. You put yourself in.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake.
What the what was that? Like if I thought like what was that, John? Like what was that? Like for real, what was that? This is like, can you count how many interceptions I threw?
From the gun, it's Tracy. He takes it down to the 33. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 15 yards.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Offense in the hurry-up here.
A gain of 12 yards.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Working quickly here.
I'm so mad at that interception.
From the gun, here's Dart. Bails out
There
of
it
the
is.
pocket quick. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
A throw left side for Johnson. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th down, they're going to throw for it. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Offense isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Looking to throw, Jackson.
Okay. I appreciate that. I appreciate that one. Yeah. I got one more in me. That game didn't count. Oh my gosh. I appreciate that. I appreciate. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my team. And after this, I'm gonna go to work. That was crazy. We did windy, clear, snowy. I ain't doing no more snow. Clear. Shout out to y'all for watching. What they say. I would have transferred over to TikTok, but it's like, go back to TikTok, but now they're using TikTok for too much begging. Begging for money is crazy. I don't want to do that, so I just rather stay here. Yeah. It's not no begging for money type of stuff. That makes sense. But I did want to go back to TikTok. It's just a change now. So, you say $90 worth of gift, you only the person in the pocket $35.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
How you do that? There you go.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
Yeah, I wanted to go back. I was going to try to Twitch again, but I'm like, I just stick with YouTube. I can't do that. Nobody beg nobody for no galaxies. Oh man, I might not even got. I didn't even know it was 9:50. It's 9:53. I gotta go ahead and take Cuz out the game. Good. That's crazy.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And not much there.
Oh my gosh, I didn't.
A From the 24 now, here's second down and 8. They go play action with Jackson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going out to double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
So they're going to make this game long.
First and 10.
Oh.
Throwing is Jackson.
Service.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Service.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Here's second and 10.
It ain't your fault. Did I do that?
Here's Jackson to throw. That ball caught. It's Mike Andrews, the tight end. Big strides. Look at him go.
It ain't your fault. Mike Andrews got you, man. Alright, man, we trying to make him quit. If I can make him, that was a good run though with Margaret.
Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch in the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like
trying to make him quit so I can get ready to
Adams and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger.
He took it downfield like he was a scat back.
That's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
What's going on with y'all, man, on this nice Friday?
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
Stay with him. Stay with him. Superman jump.
As he's down at the 19. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete.
Could have gave me the interception.
Shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Second and 10.
I'm going to go with the run.
They run with a dangerous.
Oh, yeah. I know he's going to go with the run. That's only right.
He stopped immediately.
So we should have a quitter.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal
Feel
with
like
third and
cool.
11.
This should be an interception,
Sit
right?
back and marvel at what he can do defensively.
Let's see.
Speed, strength, quickness. He's the
Let's
whole
see. Did I
package.
call it?
And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Stay with.
Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself.
Stay with.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Is it going to be a trooper? Oh, he's not going to be a
The
trooper.
execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
No, I like this play. Let's see.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
I didn't like that play.
Takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
You got burned.
Curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
There you go.
Desperation heave there, and it's intercepted.
There you go, my boy. Can I get a quitter? I gotta go to work.
Ravens will have solid field position here as they take over
First
at
quarter.
the 45-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
I think I ain't gonna do it. I think he had the Giants. He was about to go. I'm glad that joint. I threw 17 interceptions.
The interception in great field position at the 45. And he's going to be met by the scrimmage and taken down. Jackson.
Chin up. I said chin up. Chin up.
Phillips, the former first rounder, getting in there for the sack.
You can't do nothing, Stanley. You send them that joint, you gonna let them break the tackle. You just like, hey, there go the ball right there. Get him.
Backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
No, we changed it.
They'll set up a throw. Jackson going to keep it. And hit as he releases it. And
that is how you
that's service, man. But it's all good, though.
First drive touchdown. Go back out on
10
defense
o'clock.
and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly,
well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He may go. Touchdown.
That's what you got to do. When they get that trick, this is going to be a long game. I sent a blitz and he did a perfect thing. This is going to be a long game.
I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call.
I'm going to get my stuff right in now.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers, maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup.
13 seconds. That was crazy. Come on, boy, what you doing? It's like, does he know that I gotta go to work? Still first quarter.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
I'm about to burn this second quarter out. We gonna quit. Let's go, Ali. Oh, service missing up, of course.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
That was better than what I thought it was. Let's go, man. Yeah, I'm gonna start off early in the morning. I join it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here.
And got his man, complete. And he'll be touchdown at the end, but a big play on that one.
We had to get that for that. You know what I'm saying? We had to get that one. Now we got
These two teams all tied after one.
15 minutes. I go out there.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
They just nailing hitting the ground. What y'all doing?
Henry up the middle. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Second down and a yard.
At the 11-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up first and goal.
And that run wasn't just for a first down. That was for some confidence. They've had a tough day moving the ball on the ground this entire game. I think after that one, they'll feel a little bit better about themselves, and now they got more downs to try and get it done.
From the gun, Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Right side, there's Likely with it. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Here's Jackson. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Oh, come on, James. That's crazy.
Extra points, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game.
That hurt. That's not stopping, guys.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
What are you going to do? Let's see what he does. I'm going to do cover 2, but I think he's going to try to do some Jalen Hurts stuff where he do the same thing with Lamar Jackson.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well.
There you go. Stay with it.
Needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Nabi
Marabige.
Pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Trimmer. 73. Go Silver, ready?
Hurts. That's caught by the tight end, Glanson. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
They go play action with Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
That's 10-10. It's still like, dang, this is going to be like a 20-minute game because he's purposely taking all day. I have to get the ball back, and I can run the timeout as quick as possible. Okay, I got like,
so back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback because everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
All right, we got to put it. Is it better? Is it fast?
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
There you go.
And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Let's go.
And it's a
Told y'all I'm going to make it quick.
He's going to have him set up with a
Make it
first
quick.
and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
What you got to do, man.
An unfortunate sequence there,
Make it
trying to
quick.
get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
They'll try and run forward with Henry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Now it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Give me enough time with what I
Lamar
got to do.
Jackson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Well, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
Dog, what the? What was that? Come on. Put me on my sweater. That's what it's good. He's definitely going to make this a long time. Look at that.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Back to throw here. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
He's got Granson, his tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I love Yetis. I love Yetis.
63.
They'll set up to throw. They're looking for his tight end.
He put the touchdown. Gone.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Here's 2nd and 3. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Silver, ready?
They'll look to throw again. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Like, do you see that?
Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Looking to throw. Now
right
Hurts is going to do it himself.
Okay. Look.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up